Okay.
Saloon bears and the wolves, along with the stinky ahibs, are trying to take our forest.
Okay, so now you're gonna do
All dried civil.
Tauros.
What on earth is happening?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I figured.
That's the plan.
I hope you get the parts you need.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna hope for.
So Orbita, as we speak, is a little bit less than Tenebrum for EXP.
Okay.
Not by too much. Maybe 0.02 an hour.
Okay.
It's worth.
Alright. Dehkia's lantern. Turn that on. Easy Agris number today. It's 100,000. Don't need to calculate shit on that. I'm at 200, so I need another 50%. So I got 50 on the tent. Yeah, I got 50 on the tent. I need... Yeah, 50 on the scroll, so there's 300.
Oh, it's such a nice day. You know that I always want you to be happy, right?
Alright. Shit, I need to make that quest from the leader. Quests, 250. There we go. Okay, yeah, I have none. No blackstones in my inventory. If I get 800 blackstones again, we know it's right. If not, somehow, oh, magically, a bazillion blackstones got in my inventory that I didn't count.
At least still now. Okay, they're always burning trash next door. What kind of trash you need? You're not supposed to. You're pretty good.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, so there's number 1 dead. Put a mark here, so there's number 1. There's our little shithead. Almost could have brought the Seraph out today. She had like 40 minutes left on her process. And well, for the until I needed to re-up the buffs, I've still got several days before I can be free and back on just a normal schedule, and I'm running the 10-hour food. I've got to finish up the Acacia Woods and then do all the ores, and then it'll be processing everything tier 2 to tier 3. Well, really, to tier 2. So right now I've processed everything from all the timbers to planks. And then I'll have to go through and do all the planks to plywoods. do it all in one batch because I'll be running just for the efficiency and the extra weight. I'll be running the Paradrots. So yeah, this should
I
be
feel
number,
you on that.
should be number 2.
I made a whole bunch of golden handles today.
Nice.
I did a 1,000 run.
Not too shabby.
I had to craft the Tyrant, or...
Yeah, Tyrant's Blood and probably the Oil of Storm.
Yeah, I had to craft the Tyrant's Blood and the Oil of Storm.
Okay.
But I had everything else laying around ready to use.
Most do for that one.
Except for the fog mushroom. It took me a hot second to get what I need for it, but I mean, I was able to do at least a full day turn-in with at least that. So.
Yeah.
And I think I went up one. Almost 2. I just need to make the other bloods that are in the list there.
Yep, it's worth having on hand.
Sure. Yeah, I basically did the, like a 1,000, I guess I'll just do 1,000 of these. See what I got, see what I can make.
1,000 will make roughly 3,000 bloods of whatever it is.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Because it's a 1-to-3 ratio, basically. Hello there. Good evening, Sixel. How's it going? This bitch. Move. There we go. Yeah, back. Yeah, that's number 2's been marked. Oh, I did! Believe it or not, after all that time of waiting, I finally bought 12 Turo Hearts. Last night and this morning.
Wow.
A whole whopping 12.
Yeah, really worth the wait there, Nightingale.
That's
Really?
2 whole immortal elixirs, man. That's 2 whole immortal elixirs.
Yeah, 300 mil, yeah. Or 400 mil.
600. That's 600 mil.
Yeah, per. Yeah, I was just saying per.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's saying. You said
It's
2,
1 to 1. So it's 2 full immortal elixirs. So it converts just like the perfumes and shit on a 1-to-1 ratio. So it doesn't. You can't multiple proc the oils, which is again is dumb. But that's how they do it. And then it takes 6 oils.
1 to 2.
Yeah. And then oils are 6 to make 1. But I'm assuming with, I think 3 hours here tonight should get me enough to not, I think that's pretty close. I mean, we're technically splitting hairs at this point if I really want to try to chase the last, like, few. 'Cause I'm ready just to get to the point where I'm just making money again. But
Here we go on that now.
I am in saving hell at the moment just because I'm trying to get the biggest bang for the buck out of the draughts. But we got a big liquidity issue. The sound effects. Hold on. Try. Because that's odd. Normally that thing's stupidly low. Let's try this. Is my key clicks? Okay. I turned it down a decent bit. Because it's technically, I had to redo the scene. Because the 1440 was not working. So I didn't set that back up. I figured with this thing being so low in the game, it wouldn't actually be that loud coming out. It wasn't the case. So that should be better. I lowered it several dB. Oh, shit. It's funny that the keyboard clicks.
What?
No game sounds at all?
The person was hearing the keyboard clicks?
It's very low now? Alright, let's see. Split the difference.
Oh, Stormy, do you gotta go outside every 5 minutes, dog?
Yes, the dog has to go up. Alright, cool. Nice balance there. Okay, so negative 13 is where it needs to be, not negative 20.
He's pestering. Peasants, quit. Get. You rotten doggy. No. Hey, who do you think you are? What's the... No. Oh, what the hell, Stormy? No. Oh, you're choosing violence, huh? Using fucking violence, huh? Fuck you up. Oh, fuck you up. You're gonna not win this time. Oh, no. Oh. You won, you won. No, you won.
Dog's like, I got you. Shit.
It's the rat carrier mode.
Mine was never really like that. Like, not...
Oh, I'm sure if you put mine on a farm, he will just go kill all the rats. Quit! They say they can kill a rat more than a couple times faster than any cat can.
Mine was afraid of literally everything, so I wouldn't see that happening.
Mine ain't. Mine will do crazy leaping through the freaking grass and full sprint after.
Oh, he chased after squirrels until they chased after him, and he didn't know what the fuck to do. He got scared and would haul ass back up towards the deck.
Pissing and shitting the whole way or some craziness.
Nah, he normally had an empty tank by that point.
That's funny as hell.
Scared of bees, scared of flies, scared of thunder, scared of squirrels. And, well, not scared of squirrels until they were coming back at him.
It's too funny. This shit's so funny.
We also need to get Kaylee in the guild on her alt account.
Oh, she's got an alt account that wants to come in here, huh?
Yeah, her idea is basically that for right now, T1s only use Tuvala Temi gear, so
That's very
and
true.
crystals, so anything past Tuvala Temi doesn't really matter.
That's true.
So
It is capped. And it's not soft cap, it's a hard cap.
Oh yeah.
At least in theory, it's a hard cap.
Oh no, it is. Every stat has a hard cap number. So I mean, you have to min-max it through your crystals.
That's the easy part.
That's the expensive part.
I've already got all my crystals. Have had 'em for
Nah, that's not how that works.
What?
Nope.
I can't use my PvP crystals? What are you talking about?
You have to really change them around. Like, really change them around. Farm both BSR artifacts for T1s to also use both, okay.
I've got more than all the PvP crystals, just not on the character. They're
Well, remember, there's hard
sitting-
cap stats, so you have like you can only have so much percent of this, so much percent of that. Like they're limited.
Yeah. So I figured. I'm not too worried about that. I assume I'll just, be kicking ass and taking names regardless.
Fair.
Because to follow Timmy, ooh, yeah, I'll be cracking somebody's skulls. Be cracking people's skulls, my bad. Okay, so now we need to go to Nymphmere. And I need to change over to your server. And help you with any kind of healing quests we're trying to do. Just smash them out.
Well, I got a slow kill count here, so it's not like you're gonna get too many done. Like we could potentially get 2.
I'm moving around. I'm moving around. I'm just went to Orbita and now I'm gonna go to Nymphmere and I'm only gonna do an hour at Nymphmere, but I'm gonna end up at Ethereum. And one way or another, I'm probably gonna end up at somewhere that drops the shit for the event kind of quick.
Polys.
Dude. Got it where we're at, mate. And I also need to go do my weekly Nymphmere.
I gotta go
Where the-
do the Danya Ethereum at some point.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna go before I start Nymphmere anyway. Nymphmere, I'm overcapped.
So what's on your current grind there, Sixel? What are you working on? Hey, Tenebrum.
Motherfucker, I just fucking goddamn motherfucker. I ain't going back. I just spent like 2 hours there this morning.
Altar of Blood, Land of Morning Shrine bosses. I don't do those.
I would like to know.
I haven't done Altar of Blood since the rework. The old Altar of Blood was terrible. I remember me and Project basically duoed that whole thing. I think I ended up carrying somebody from the guild when we did it at the time. Damn, bro. Does not upload anymore? No, I don't have time to do videos. It's either I stream or I don't stream. So, if I'm gonna be on doing anything, I'd rather just be streaming. So we don't have time. All time goes into everything else. But if you go watch the live streams, there's a bazillion of them. Y'all get me there.
I try to watch them. Wish I could do the party land in the morning light ones.
Nice. Getting a piece of the merchant ring. Very good, very good.
Congrats, congrats.
Legit discovered you through those Outer Plane videos. I assume you stopped a while ago. I basically, I have it in maintenance mode, honestly. I haven't really had the time to, like, deeply dig into it, and, so it's either been go do, you know, stream stuff, because, like, the one thing that ended up happening, they're done, but waiting to put it together. That's disgusting. Basically, it's... I can't stream Outer Plane anymore. Because it's too short of a game to stream. I'm done with it in 15 minutes. And it's like, that's not worth making a stream for a game if you can just clear it in 15 minutes. Like, I can't drag it out. I can't... I'm not gonna go do the RTA shit. That's fucking terrible. They should have never have done that. And PvP in the game in general has just been terrible from the beginning. I mean, even the free, the free play or whatever they called it. Fair play, friendly play, PvP was terrible in the beginning. That's right, because you said you're going to end up doing all the treasures, putting them together all back to back to back.
Freaking jerk. Hopefully he does it like during Node War.
I don't have time to do the guides. That's the issue. To be able to sit down and go through, edit them, write them out, I don't have the time to do it. So it's literally, if I'm going to be on stream, I'm probably not doing Outer Plane stuff. Because it's... I don't get the ability to do anything else at that point. It's either I sit there and I record a video live, which feels like there's no point in doing. Because then it's already... Because then it's redundant, because then the live stream is the video, but people don't look at the live streams like they do the videos. So... it hurts in the end because, the way the algorithms push live stream videos is not the same they push just direct upload videos, so then it ends up being double work, so I have to do double the work just to get the same result, where I used to just record videos. I just don't have the time for it. I mean, I'm up by 3 a.m., on weekends, I'll stream earlier in the day if I have time. And that's rarer. But weekdays, if you look at the weekday aspect, I'm up by 3, working by 3:30. I do dinner by 4, 3:34. That's about as long as I can normally wait. And then, I stream from 5 to 8, then I'm off. I do a few other things from 8 to about 10. Try to get to bed by 11, up by 3 a.m. again. Rinse, repeat, over and over again. So... just kind of sucks.
It sounds like it, dude.
Yep. Wish I had more free time, but I don't.
Is it just because of the stuff that you have to do outside of, like, playing?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, you know, I've been trying to make, you know, stream time more worth it to do stuff, so... You know, it's kind of been just where I've been sitting with everything, trying to, you know, do different things. And unfortunately with Outer Plane specifically, it's just... the game's not going to survive long enough at this point. You still play the game, only maintenance. But basically, I log in, I do my daily summons, I clear a couple of the main part pieces and the skill books. Then go over to the guild, I give out the 50 energy and log off. That's about 99% of the time. I should really be doing Monad Gate, even though it's boring as hell, just so that I can keep up the Awakened, whatever the hell you want to end up calling them. Those special units getting their skills leveled up. But that takes almost too much time for what little shit you get out of it, so it's like I kind of don't even bother. Although I did fuck up my Eternal doing it, so I kind of need to go and finish Eternal. Because Eternal was completely maxed out, but when you convert her, it deletes all of her skills, and you have to re-level them all up. So I'll probably end up just getting Eternal done, then I'll stop the Monad Gate shit. Because that's a terrible-ass game mode, and the fact that they locked that behind it was ass.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, because basically, think of it like this. It's supposed to be like a roguelite type thing, is this, like, game mode that it goes through. And it takes about 10 minutes to do if you're gonna do the weekly monad, and you just go through, you kill a bunch of mobs, you pick which scenario path you want to take, and with the characters I have, I just literally near one-shot most everything, and it's not even it's not even all the OP units that people think I have. It's still the basic shit I've been using since week one of Outer Plane. Yeah. And that's the thing that I've been trying to, you know, get people to understand is, you know, all these people that show up in my comments and they're like, what about this unit? What about that unit? I'm like, you don't need any of that shit. Literally, I've been using this nearly the same 6 units for the entire game. Yeah, is it boring to do that? Sure, 100%. Should I be using the new shit? Sure, but why build it? You know, it's one of those unfortunate things that it's how they built their game, and I'm kind of exploiting their stupidity on it. You know, they made it to where 6-8 units can beat nearly that entire game, and you don't need any of the garbage that they,
keep trying to push up.
Yeah. Like, all the new Monad units and the Demi units, they're okay. You don't need them. I mean, those shits are expensive as hell. But you don't need them. I have every limited unit in the game as a 3-star, but because of how the game plays, you never use any of them. You don't need any of them. A lot of content creators got here to sell you the moon on it, and it's not the case. You don't actually need them, and I've been trying to tell people that. Hello there, how's it going, Rune? Yeah, doing good, just hanging out today. But I mean, I just finally got Summer Regina, so that takes care of the last seasonal unit that I didn't have. So now I have every unit except for the collabs and all the new Monad shit. But they're not gonna get me to spend Aether on them. They're fucking terrible. And what, to play to play Monad Roulette and the RTA type stuff? No, I'm good. So, right now, the big things that I'm playing is Black Desert's pretty much up 24/7 in the background right now. Today is one of the rare exceptions of actually playing currently. My Agris, which is that big, fiery looking thing, hit 100,000, so I gotta burn it off. Then I won't basically play this on stream for another 4 days. I just bought a Nintendo Switch 2 last week, so we've been going back playing nostalgia games that I grew up playing. So we've been playing, we're gonna beat Pikmin, probably tomorrow. We've been playing, we played some F-Zero X last night, which was a game that I played at friends' houses, but I never actually owned.
It's fun watching it too.
Yeah. We are playing, Minecraft Bedrock on Mondays, for Minecraft Monday. Which we're actually which we've been playing on my old world I started a couple of years ago. So I've been playing that. I wanted to...
ready to get going in too, huh?
Yeah. I want to do some Battlefield while I still have the time. And processing, I don't give a shit nearly as much. I don't give a shit nearly as much as I do when I'm doing alchemy on being like a stippler on, you know, keeping it up by the exact moment. So while I'm still processing, I'll probably play some Battlefield on the side. And that's, I think, about it. I mean, yes and no. You have to think, the Nintendo Switch is basically, I bought as an emulator. So I have all the old school Nintendo consoles, for the most part, that I grew up playing. The Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the Nintendo 64. GameCube was a little further out for me. So I didn't really get to experience the GameCube like the next generation did. Because I think by that point I was on PlayStation 2? I think that's what it was. Was that the generation PlayStation 2?
Yep.
Yeah, so by that point I had a PlayStation 2. Oh shit, I thought I was also buying a Nintendo Switch 2. If you play compared to so I did not have a Switch 1. This was my first Nintendo product since the Nintendo 64. Just to put that in perspective. I haven't owned a Nintendo console, not handheld, console since Nintendo 64. So, while I did buy my girlfriend a Wii, it was never mine. Although I did end up with her Wii U, she didn't want it. So, I mean, I had it. But, I mean, I don't classify that as me buying it for myself, because I did buy it for her, and it just ended up here. So... This is my actual first Nintendo console for myself. And... I mean, I can't complain so far. I've only played really Pikmin 1 on it. And now, last night I played a little bit of 1080 snowboarding, and we did mostly F-Zero for a while, so I don't really have a ton of, like, playtime on it. So...
It doesn't seem to hitch or have too much issues, though.
Yeah.
As far as the emulation is concerned, it seems to be doing it just fine.
Yeah, I mean, it plays it just like as if it's the console, as far as I can tell. We'll be playing some other games on 64 soon. Because, I mean, the whole reason I got it was because I was about to buy an analog 3D, which was a 4K Nintendo 64. So I decided that with what all it offered, I'd rather get the Switch because I want to play the new Ocarina of Time when that does come out later this year. Your first Nintendo was a DS, then later got a 3DS, have a Nintendo Wii, bought a Switch Lite, Pokemon, but I'm kind of done. Prices increased, and brick your console type of stuff. Go play old games. Yeah. I definitely wanted it for... I'm not going to be playing third parties on it, for me specifically, because, I mean, I have the PC, so why would I go buy Tomb Raider? Why would I buy, you know, any third party? It's like, there's no point. You know, I've got the computer. We'll play all those games here, but if I play anything that is like a true like Nintendo exclusive type thing, I would be far more inclined to do that. So, and if there's something like I just really want to play, sure, I could get it. But the idea is that it's not for me to go chasing every new game on it because I have it. So it's like, I won't play Final Fantasy on it. I'm not going to go play Tomb Raider on it. I'm not going to go grab anything that would be... that I would play here, is what I would be aiming for. I mean, there's just enough, just between the Nintendo classics of the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the Nintendo 64, just in those alone, I have thousands of hours of games that I could be sitting there playing that have replayability, just for me growing up and playing on them.
Hundreds of hours on.
Huh?
You've got one of those that I know I've personally spent hundreds of hours on.
Yeah.
Been through it among many.
I mean, because I grew up with the original Nintendo in the house. So... and then I played the Super Nintendo at my friends' houses. Because I don't think I owned the Super. I don't think we ever had the Super Nintendo.
I had that.
And then the crazy part is because it's got the Game Boy emulator, all the old school Game Boy games I wanted there.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that too. That's crazy. Me anyway.
Do you plan on streaming more? And is it Black Desert only? It's not Black Desert only. Actually, Black Desert is on a timer. I do see that I did not open the document. That's probably what's missing from... there we go. Now it's... when I complete that checklist, Black Desert's done.
Yep. I feel you on the same. Unfortunately, it's on a fucking timer.
Yep. Like, for me, it's like when I check off all my goals, Black Desert is done. I put over 46,000 hours into the game, and it's kind of getting to the point of I want to accomplish everything I've ever set out to accomplish, do that, and then when it's done, it's done. But as far as the only thing we do, no. Not at all. I mean, I have a pretty broad schedule of stuff I stream on YouTube. Or, well, just in general on Twitch and YouTube. You know, like I said, it's going to be Minecraft Mondays is going to be a pretty staple thing. So Monday evenings expect a Minecraft stream to be consistent. Unless I have 100,000 Agris, then I'll be doing Black Desert. Or some, like, major event. for something, then I'll pull Minecraft Monday off. We'll be playing Destiny some with Ace. We'll probably be doing that tomorrow at some point. We'll be doing a little bit of Destiny with him because of the weekend. So Destiny will be up. Then during the week, I'll probably be on the Switch on non-grind days. And then... also probably doing some Battlefield during the non-video grind days as too. I think I have close to 10,000 on the DS Pokemon games. Also no clue the stuff before I could understand the text. Not an egg with the English feature. So for every monster I kill here, it's giving me extra trash loot. Based on a fixed number. So every time I kill a monster, it takes 11 or 14 points, depending on what monster it is. And it's increasing my trash loot. And every day, I gain 20,000 Agris. So every 5 days, I have max Agris. But for me, I can only grind about 3 hours a day. So we're gonna burn just at, just a little below 65,000 Agris, because I burn just slightly more than 20,000 an hour. So I'll have 4 days before I will need to stream Black Desert again for physical grinding.
When that hits, it's gonna be giving us 20,000 extra Agris a day too.
Yay! How long do I have?
I don't know. Whenever the event hits 100%. Whenever we get all the 4 gold.
So at that point, I'll probably be grinding Ethereum every couple days, just Agris wide open.
Yep. I feel you on that.
Because I can burn 80,000 in 3 hours.
Yeah, so every 2 days, basically.
Yep. Well, this spot, yes. In some of the other spots, I can burn it a lot quicker. But this spot is... These mobs are stupidly tanky. And I have a very slow kill speed with these mobs, even though I am stupidly overcapped in damage on them. Alright, so if it only gives you the trash loot, can you upgrade it or convert it to something? No, that's something that we've been, complaining to the devs about for a while. That we should be able to take hard-capped Agris and turn it into the coin so that we can store it for a later date. And use it when we want. But it's a use it or lose it function. And so basically, like your gacha currencies or anything like that, think about it as a currency that once it hits hard cap, it stops earning. Is it bad if it stops? No. It's not. It's not at the end of the world. I just try to min-max it so that I get the most out of it.
Yeah, you're just losing by not doing it, technically. Like right now, my Agris won't even... I'll be happy if I can keep the 20k a day.
But once I get out of this spot and I get all the rest of the Turo hearts I need for my alchemy stuff, I won't be here unless I need more hearts.
Yeah, because it's stupid waiting on the central market for that. Unless you have to or don't need to, you know?
Basically a free summon if you don't log in and do it. Yeah. If you don't... It will actually charge up for 5 days. So that's the thing, is if you start at 0, it will go until it hits 100,000. It will always charge up. Once you have hit 100,000, you can't gain anymore. And that's on or offline. So I think the better way to look at it is think about it like energy, and not necessarily for summons, but like energy you spend in like summoning bosses in like Genshin or you know, your daily grind energy and stuff like that. But yeah, no, this number's gonna go down slow where we're at. But if I was in another spot, this number would be flying.
And then other spots, you could be killing a whole bunch and it still won't move.
Yep.
Because it only needs 5 per kill. But a lot of the new spots that we have, yeah, they all you could easily probably burn it up very quickly. Phantom Boom's not so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm also at full clearing speed. Like, I'll have like an extra 1,000 or 2,000 points left over after an hour.
That's not terrible. We just jokingly been calling this for the last couple days aggressive gathering. Life skilling.
It is. It is. At that point.
Yep. Because I'm not here for the loot. I'm not here for the money, per se. I'm not here for any of that. I'm just here for, literally one item that I use in my alchemy. How come here it takes so long to kill? Are they damage capped? Do they have like an 8 max damage you can kill? Yeah, so 1, I have mob cap, but they never spawn more than mob cap. 2, I am insanely overcapped in damage. If I was to actually pull it up, total stats, Kamasil, I am like 400 AP, total AP overcapped, I think, for this spot. And I'm only getting 5% of that overcap. So these guys are just chunky ass fucking dudes. There's nothing I can do to speed up killing them. I am literally doing the max amount of damage I possibly can to them. Your Essence of Endgame in Black Desert, you really plan to play for it for about 3 hours? Yeah. Whenever I do grind days, I only do 3 hours at this point. I can potentially do, I could do 2-3 hour sessions in a day, but there's no point at that really for me unless I'm like trying to spend energy in gathering or doing stuff to help friends, because where I'm at, it's not gonna really make it any better, and I'm not really gonna get too much more out of it other than making silver, which, yes, is kind of the point, but that burnout of grinding 6-8 hours a day will get to you really quickly.
Yep, I'm doing 6 to 5 hours roughly.
And see, while I may have Black Desert up all day long, I'm normally, it's over on a side monitor, and all I do is about every 20 minutes just empty my inventory and continue processing, and move on. Or when I was doing alchemy, every hour I'd come back and check on it. So I didn't have to be around while it was doing its thing. So that's what also helps with how I've set things up is I don't need to be there to really play the game. Shit, we're about to get a Turo spawn and I just blew my, I blew my class buff. Oof. Oh well.
Too soon, Junior.
Yep. Yep, all this for the Turo Heart. I get the Turo Hearts, I convert the Turo Hearts into a oil, the oil then goes into an elixir, and then I make the elixir to be money. I sell the elixir for money. That's why we're here.
Because A, there's none on the market, and B, it's hard to fill that order.
Yep.
Even if you tried, they'd find a way to burn it up because they're a bunch of damn druggies for that damn nerve juice.
Wait a minute, what's the big reward after the number? The big reward is silver.
Silver.
It's how much you make, I think is what you're asking.
Big boy silver. Big brain silver.
I'm currently an old Banner Lord and trying to take over the whole map.
Good old Banner Lord Mountain Blade. That was a good game, dude. I liked them. I played.
Your ours gets
most of them.
repetitive.
Banner Lord.
I'm still gathering stuff for my character and also for your weapons. So, I mostly life skill for my money because it's more efficient. So, the reason why I'm out grinding is specifically for the Turo Hearts. One, it is allowing me to burn Agris and make raw silver that I need. Great, cool. It also was a way and an excuse for me to get my outfit that I wanted for a couple of my classes. Because this place drops an outfit. And then, I get the Turo Hearts, which allows me to make the actual money for some of the elixirs that I've been crafting up. So it basically allows it to be a... See, that's the thing we're wanting right there, the Turo Heart. So it allows me to get out and do that while I grind and burn Agris. But I can make more doing life skill stuff than I could smacking any mob around like this. Warband was easy, Bannerlord was slow. Great game. That's cool.
Dude, Warband was awesome. That was a good one. And it's just so cool because the way that you do things in that game, like on the battlefield.
I've seen a little bit of it.
I played the shit out of it. And then I somehow convinced my next door neighbor to play that one. You couldn't get him off of it.
Damn.
Like, oh man, get off the damn game. He was like a 50-year-old person.
Yeah.
That could just play it.
That's awesome.
He was playing some older game and he was talking about it. I was like, dude, I can give you a free game that you don't have to buy. He's like, what? Free game? I was like, yeah. Oh, you don't know how to get a cracked for a game? I gave him a cracked version of that Warband. Yeah. Mountain Blade. Yeah, you couldn't get him off of it.
That's awesome.
He had so many hours and it just looked, it was amazing. Yeah, no, that was a good game though. I probably dumped easily, I don't know, a couple thousand hours into it, so.
That's awesome.
Just because at the time the internet wasn't the greatest.
It wasn't what we know today.
Don't get me wrong, I was still playing other ones, like Entropia at the time, but...
That's awesome.
No, that's a good series, Brent. Good game series. And it allows you to build up the whole cities and all kinds of stuff, and you have to run around the map and gather up fruits and get things done and end up getting encountered with people as you're running around the damn map. That's a good time.
Sounds like it.
And if you're good enough with your own character, you could easily pick out a couple thousand dudes.
That's what he was just saying.
I know, I know myself, like, there would be times when you're doing castle defense and you're just getting steamrolled by dudes just coming up the walls and stuff, and you're just standing there at the top of the wall, just wrecking everybody. Just waiting for them to come up that ladder.
Come up here. I've got a surprise for you. It's a fast trip back down to the bottom of that ladder.
I love castle defense in that game. It was such a good time. Don't get me wrong, open field was cool because you could ride around your horse, and the way that you move your mouse was kind of the way that the angle of the weapon worked.
Okay.
It's really cool the way that it worked third person wise on the battlefield. It was definitely a cool ass game. It had quite a bit of a online presence in that game too. Now that I think about it. At least Warband did. I don't know about Bannerlord. I didn't really try it on. Okay, where's the fishies gonna spawn now? They're just spawning in one fishy spot.
I saw someone do a speed
they're
run
up.
of Warband. World record was insane. That dude took over the whole map in 3.5 hours. That's wild.
Yeah, you could do it. You definitely could do it. And you can absolutely do it all by yourself. You don't even need to have a full team with you or a full army with you. You get the right weapons and the right armor pieces. Yeah, they're done for. Even the horse could have armor and stuff on it. So you get the horse with the right armor and shit on it. Yeah, you be looking good. Get yourself your character a horse, and then eventually try to find that horse gear. You'd be looking great.
That's awesome.
Cause you just full steam roll by with a two-handed. I used a two-handed sword, technically, and it was one of the better, at least for me, one of the better things to use. More of a pole axe with a sword on the end of it, but whatever.
Okay.
And I'd carry a shield on my back, and it would pretty much keep me alive from any arrows that rained down on me.
That's smart.
You'd hear blocking shit too. You'd be like, oh, what's that sound? Oh shit! Fucking damn shield just broke. Oh no!
I learned the crouch immortality from that dude. I crouched with a big Nord circle shield, and you were immune from projectiles. That's funny.
Yep. You do it just right. You basically were immune to any projectiles.
That's
really
great.
cool. Good old mountain blade. I think the graphics weren't the prettiest, but I mean, hell, it was still 3D and over the shoulder type thing.
What year was it?
Yeah, I mean, I know we had it at the farmhouse back in like 09, maybe 2010 something. I don't know. Somewhere in that range. I feel like it's an older game, but I'm not 200% sure.
The Rhodox crouch.
Damn. Even with, yeah, Nymphomir is even almost too slow. But I'll be moving to.
Nymphomir's not bad. It's I could do it, but it wasn't the greatest.
Just kind of going.
You keep killing the 29 because the 30 was the smallest amount of people in a battle you could kill. So you kill 29, and then the next 29 would spawn. Okay.
You can go into the options and actually increase that number by a long shot if you had a good enough running feeder. You can basically increase it to basically have 300 people on the field.
I got another 30 hearts. So probably at least another 6 hours in total. I'll have to see exactly how many I pull out of this. And then I'll do the math on how many, because I think I was only going to do 165. I think it's what I was going to end up making. 165 more oils. So I'll need all of tonight's stream for sure, plus maybe one more round. Unless I get lucky and buy Turo hearts between now and the next grind session. Because I was getting 10 to 30 a day, and then it dropped off to 10 every couple days, and now this was nearly 10 in an entire week.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. At the end there. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, shit, there was one night I bought 50 of them within an hour and a half. But nobody comes down here to Turos anymore.
They don't have a reason unless it's Olvia Academy right now. Because Olvia Academy makes you do a certain amount of them.
Yeah, I need to finish up my Olvia Academy.
I know.
Just for the junk rewards.
Wow. Fucking monster can just pooped on me. Boo.
You could, if you had a big army with procedures, it was so easy. I could just put it on minimum since you would spawn with like 10 units. You only need to kill 19 on each side. It's easy. Use the axe, cleave through the shield, 2-3 hits, and you just hit. They'll have like crunch kill. And the battles were like 200-300 units a castle. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Some of the battles can go up to a couple thousand people though. Where you're just sitting there just continuously trying to hold the fort down for a minute. Because everybody on the damn screen is trying to take you out. Because every now and then, like the AI or whatever will just think, yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, I'm just gonna build up hundreds of fucking people per team, and then they'll send it all to you at one shot, and see how you feel about it. They're funny. They all have their own views and stuff, and there's so many knights and so many lords and people that you can have like relationships with, and you could have your own sons and daughters and stuff like that and have them marry off and all kinds of stuff. I'm just shook how much random stuff it had, but you know, it did have menus where you went through loading screens and stuff like that.
Okay.
but every now and then it'd go into like a 3D. You know, like if you went into the town or went into battles or went into the castle or something like that, you would end up going into the 3D part of the game. But
I
if
never
you're
remember
doing, like,
seeing it, but I just don't ever remember playing it.
oh, it was a good time, man. It was a good time. It's worth checking out. It doesn't have any magical stuff in it or anything like that, so it just is basically medieval.
Against the seats. That sounds awesome, though.
It was a good time. Taking castles is pretty fun too. Some dungeons, some of them damn castles have a lot of people in them, but like he said, you could turn down the amount of people who's on the screen and technically win the match pretty easily. But I always went hard mode on that and just had it go the most on the screen. So my matches were like 300 or 400 people, whatever the actual max was that could be on the screen.
Okay.
It was a good time. My cousin has it on his Steam, so I could download it again and just rip it. Oh, where's it? Oh.
Desires are such useless allies, but the enemies were such assholes. That's the way it always goes in just about every game. Especially, like, I noticed that with shooter games, like, the enemies are like fucking marksmen. Popping your head every time you slightly peek around the corner. My enemy couldn't hit the broadside of Texas.
Oh god. A Star Citizen is that way. You peek your head just slightly and then motherfuckers will beeline your ass. You'd be like, oh, how?
Well, I mean, it was last night on those, the racing game. I was playing on Novice and was getting my shit pushed in. And I wasn't like a terrible racer, really. I mean, yeah, no, I wasn't great, but I mean, I wasn't terrible. I wasn't a fucking 5-year-old going off, you know, just playing the guardrail the entire time. But no, Novice was fucking kicking my ass.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yes. That exact statement right there. The bosses when you're fighting them versus the bosses you get as the playable character. Fighting games are notorious for that shit. The scariest motherfuckers become some of the most garbage fighters.
Mm-hmm.
F-Zero X last night. So the Nintendo 64, the Nintendo 64 racing game. Because they don't have Cruis'n USA, which is bizarre.
Bullshit.
Man, I used to use the police car all the damn time in that game.
I used the Viper and whatever vehicle had the scoop, the hood scoop coming out of it from the sitting on a carburetor type deal with a supercharger.
I don't remember which one that one was.
Cruis'n USA, it may have been like a Chevelle.
Okay.
I don't think it was the New Edge Mustang or the Bubble Mustang, I don't think, but it may have been. I'm not 100% sure. It's been so
F-Zero was a cool game. It's basically spaceship racing, and you kind of have to be on crack to play it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because it's at a pretty good rate.
Yeah. I mean, one of the issues that I was running into is they definitely like to box you in, and you being in the back, like, always starting in the back, part of the 30 really sucks. So having to work your way up to the front, you know, takes time, and some of the tracks are just annoying to where if you get just slightly bumped, they don't have guardrails in certain areas, and off the track you go. Oh yeah, and you have 5 lives, well 6 lives technically in total. And then Cruisin' USA was probably one of the best racing games on Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it was good.
Cruisin' World was neat, but I think Cruisin' USA was probably the best.
Yeah, Cruisin' USA was sick.
Mario Kart and F1? Okay. So I had a Lamborghini game, and I don't remember the name of it.
It would have been Need for Speed.
No, it was a real Lamborghini game.
I was about to say, that almost sounds like the Need for Speed 2.
No, it's,
Or maybe 1. I do like the yellow Lamborghini on the front cover. Diablo. Do you remember the Lamborghini game, then?
I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was something Lamborghini. Like Automota Lamborghini or something. I can't remember. I had to go look it up. A
really niche game. I bet you it's worth something today.
Maybe. I mean, most Nintendo 64 games are for the most part. I've still got the box for it in the Nintendo 64 box, because my Nintendo 64 box houses all my Nintendo 64 boxes for the games. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on what it was, but I just know it had Lamborghini in its title, and it had like I think a Gallardo was on the
That would have a couple of days.
Because I was just looking around for other racing games, because it was the year my parents had got me a racing wheel for my birthday. So, I think it was that summer I had finally worked up enough money and doing shit in the yard and around the house. And I got another racing game, and that was one of the racing games I was looking at using it on. Well, I'm gonna drop out. It was lovely hanging out. I hope you have some good luck on your drops. Your farming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I feel you on some of those kind of games, so I remember them shits. My favorite racing one, me, my dad, my uncle basically played it. It was from EA, Motor City Online, or MCO.
Okay.
Epic. It's epic. Oh, it made me fall off.
Let's see if I can get Grok to answer it real quick. Automobili Lamborghini. It was released in 1997.
Does it show the picture?
Not on this, no, but it just gave me the title of the game. But it was called Automobili Lamborghini.
That sounds about right. Automobile.
I believe it was all Lamborghinis. I think it was all it was.
That would have been cool.
But I remember, I think I had seen it in Toys R Us. But I ended up...
Toys R Us, dude.
But I believe I ended up ordering it on KB Toys because they didn't have it at our Toys R Us. So I think I ended up ordering that one. Because we went... I remember the last Nintendo 64 game I remember buying, which was right before 9/11. Well, it'd have been the birthday of 2001. I'm 90% sure the last game I got was Mega Man 64. Wasn't that it was the latest release or anything like that, but I think that was the last game I got on Nintendo 64.
Yeah, Mega Man was cool though. I had it for one of the systems. I think I may have had it for PlayStation or Sega. There we go. There's one mission done.
Alright, we'll try dicing another one.
That's okay, I'll be moving to Therian after this.
Well, I still got an hour and a half on... So... I ain't done yet.
I still got 23 minutes here, from here.
Oh, it said the focus was the Diablo. Was the one that it was mostly featured.
That's what I fucking just said.
Yeah, it was the Diablo.
I literally told you it had to turn to Diablo.
I'm just
There's
reading.
No other way to put something else. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just reading kind of what it said.
He was talking about some game called Automobile Lamborghini.
Yeah, that's the game.
I don't think we had that one for N64, but I remember seeing it.
And the arcade thing, called Food.
Yeah, well, we had that one for N64 though.
So formal.
Did it feel like cruising USA?
Okay, from what I remember, it was.
My dad, there was an arcade version at like the Chicago Woodfield Mall.
It was
that bikini game.
It was more. I would put it more, from what I remember, it was more Forza based. Like, it was basically drive your Lamborghinis around in these races. And... But I always kept going back to cruising for whatever reason, overplaying this game. And I don't know why, and I don't have a way to pull it up, without actually just cracking open a real Nintendo 64 and firing it off to see what I think now.
Right.
Here's the downside to me not getting the analog 3D is, well, I can't go, just grab my games from the box and, be like, oh, hey, let's pop this in and look at it. Because it's not on the classic store.
And would have your, basically your save games, too.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I remember doing this.
Yep.
I'm not saying you still can't do that.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna spend another $200 on a console. Oh hell no. So it takes so long. What you do in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, we basically just, we hang out, and I hang out with chat while we do this. And, I rotate around these couple of things, and we just BS, talk about what we're doing, that's really it.
About a good time.
Yep, we just hang out, BS about whatever. Live basically memory lane. I mean, you got two boomers basically hanging out in chat, so we've been around a while.
Been around a block or two.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's 3 hours of this, basically, and when it's done, it's done.
Live it alone and don't regret it. Sometimes. That's when you put your boy down. Ooh, Limp Bizkit song. You just had to bring out the right phrase.
Yep. Good old Fred Durst.
But you like you to go with somebody like me. I could shoot somebody like that.
You know what's crazy is how that genre just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, the new metal. New metal just whoop, into existence. Don't get me wrong, the people still try to stay relevant though.
Well,
it's the same.
what I'm saying is like, okay, follow me on this. So we go from POD, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, all right? Like, and I'm talking Linkin Park up to like, what was the second album?
Not Hybrid Theory.
No, Hybrid Theory was the first one.
Yeah. Meteora.
Yes. Okay. So like, Meteora is like the farthest we'll say into Linkin Park. All right. But like, after that, think about all the major like popular metal bands, what they turned into.
Yo.
Killswitch Engage, As I Lay Dying, you know, Bullet for My Valentine.
Man.
It got into like Slipknot. I mean, it kind of moved more towards that direction versus that hip hop metal kind of thing that they were doing. Kind of just
For 10 years, they were doing that for almost 10 years. Like I think the early 90s, all the way up until like almost mid 2000s.
I mean, shit, even old school hip-hop smacked harder than this bullshit today. Because they actually played instruments.
That's true.
Actually, still, I can say this because I was there. One of the craziest, coolest concerts I've ever seen, Snoop Dogg.
I mean,
Because it sounds not a damn thing like his records. Not a single song. The only thing that sounds like Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg, alright? But the band was like a mixture of 311 and Metallica meets Black Church. Put that all together. And it was awesome. The only white guy was the guitar player. And it was amazing. The best hour and a half concert. And that was the funny part. He opened for 311.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he opened for 311. He was the B act. And it was epic. I mean, it was basically 4.5 hours of getting stoned from a contact high because everybody was smoking up. But no, Snoop Dogg was probably the unsung hero of that 311 show. I was thoroughly impressed.
That would have been cool. Well, see, in the 80s, the late 80s, they, a lot of rap guys were doing stuff with only the metal guys.
Yeah.
Not the rock guys, per se, but the metal guys.
Do I like Snoop Dogg? I gained a lot of respect for him, and I've also met him, so... you know... Favorite music artists? Shit.
I mean, you said a few of mine just a minute ago.
If I had to pick one, and only one, it's gotta be Green Day. If I'm gonna pick one. If I can branch out, then it's a lot bigger of a list. If I'm getting into country, it's Brad Paisley. If I'm gonna get into jazz, it's Miles Davis. If I'm gonna get into metal, it's Killswitch Engage or Iron Maiden, depending on which spectrum of metal we're getting into. If we're getting into like Americana, we're probably going down into like, I don't know. A lot of Americana kind of blends with country, so that gets really hard. So I guess to like put a distinction, you'd be looking at stuff more like John Denver type stuff. But then that's also starting to get into the bluegrass era, and then it's like, so that era kind of gets like muddied up. Lo-fi, no, I don't like pure electronic music.
I do.
And the only reason is because it's a bunch of talentless assholes just sitting there moving shit around. They can't play shit.
That's true.
Like a lot of them that I know don't actually know how to play music. They understand it from a different aspect, which is what makes it cool. Which is why I end up going like, okay, I get you, but it's so weird that you don't understand this the same way I understand this. They know it from a different way. And it's like, how are you able to make this if you don't understand music theory? Because I just put the chords together and I'm like, but you don't realize you're doing what I'm doing, but you're oblivious to it.
The machine basically does it for them in most of the cases. They're not thinking of it as like how we are. We are having to construct that chord physically. Mm-hmm. They're having to construct that chord digitally and just paste and copy.
One of my guilty pleasures is film scores. Fucking love them. I love listening to the brass section.
Yeah.
I remember telling one of my cousins. My cousin was so mad that he got the French horn. I'm like, whoa, hold up. You're mad because you've literally got the French horn. He's like, yeah, I kind of wanted to get the trumpet. I'm like, hold on. Do you realize you are the rock star of the orchestra with a French horn? He's like, but it's not, I was thinking about a trumpet, and I'm like, I mean, trumpets are cool, but we're talking the French horn. You are the rock star. You're the guy everybody's gonna fucking hear. You and the cellos, everybody's gonna hear you too.
Mm-hmm. Or the fucking saxophone, depending on how big your saxophone is.
In a brass section, like a true brass section, you're not gonna hear the sax. Because you gotta think, a traditional brass section's gonna have probably about 2 to 4 tubas, depending on the size of the orchestra. Most, let's say high school ones, are probably gonna have like 2 tubas, and that's a lot of low end coming off of those things.
Tubas are big though.
Yeah, I mean, 2 tubas is a shit ton of low end. Alright, so then you're gonna have your French horns, which you're gonna have about,
least 3 or 4.
No, you'll have at least 6 on average. 6 to 8 of those. Then you're gonna have trombones. You're gonna have about 4 of them normally, 4 to 6, and then trumpets you'll have 4 to 6 as well, depending on the size. But the ones you're gonna hear clearly out of that are going to be the French horns and the tubas. You're gonna hear that.
Well, my buddy Steven, when he was playing the trumpet, you'd hear his ass over a lot of things.
Well, yes. Especially when they get into the higher register, you'll hear the pitch. But you gotta think of how high a French horn can go. It can go up pretty high, too. But, like, okay, think about this. Every film score, right now, in the back of your mind. If I was to say, the Transformers score from the Michael Bay movies. That's the French horns that you're hearing. The Batman theme from Dark Knight, from Chris Nolan and Hans Zimmer. The 2-note theme, French horns. That's what you're hearing. Pirates of the Caribbean.
French. Yeah, that sounds about right. Now that I think about it.
So jazz music, what you searched on YouTube? You got anything specific? No, I just listened to basically put it on a I would basically go to like Pandora, type in Miles Davis and just never touch it and let it go find its own way. Anybody, I mean, it could be any of the old school guys. It could be modern jazz. I don't give a shit. I just like it because of just the sound. I mean, you could go get me water cooler jazz. You could get me jazz fusion type stuff. I don't really have a specific that I chase with jazz. I just like listening to whatever comes up.
Yeah, I'm the same way with that. I'll just roll it on Pandora and just let it play.
And it depends on what type of jazz are you in the mood for. Like, do you want to hear more like
I listen to the ones that created like metal, so
yeah.
I might be listening to ones that's a little bit more.
Because like Miles Davis is cool. Herbie Hancock is great, which was the he was a piano player for Miles. Herbie has a great story too. He talks about one night, he says it was early on in him playing with Miles, and he said, you know, we were playing the set, and he says, all of a sudden, he says, I hit the wrong chord in the song. And he says, but he says, guess what? Miles pitched into it, and he made my chord right. And he says, and he apologized profusely about it at the end, and he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I played the wrong chord on such and such. He says, no. He says, we went with it. It was right. It was good. And he's like, it changed his perspective. He says, here's my mistake, that I thought I ruined this song. And Miles just went right with it and made my wrong chord right. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Like if I get into bluegrass kick, I love listening to like Alison Krauss. And really, it's more Union Station than her. I like the band way more than I like Allison herself. I mean, she's cool, but her band was fucking awesome. Those guys were baller. Grats on the Devil Rekka, you fucking nerd.
Why, thank you. That's
somebody
I got.
Somebody out here is making money. Let's see.
I got 3 the last hour, or the last, at the Orbiter, though.
Nice. Let's see. See, the issue is primarily at this point, I don't listen to music at all. Because I work in music, so I never listen to music anymore.
Yep. Yep.
What about the game Stellasaur? I saw you made a first impression video, and yes, the game hadn't died yet. I hadn't played it since that day. Actually, no, I take that back. We played it one more time, I think, on stream one day. The thing that kills me is the no English voice thing. That, it's a pretty heavy no for me. Like, I can fuck with games that are Japanese, Korean, but at this point in life, if it's not in English, I'm not playing it. And I mean, that's gonna alienate most gacha games. But I summoned, I think, one more character off stream, or on stream, but off the video, and I never touched that game again.
Which game?
It was called Stellasaur. It had an interesting gameplay loop to it. Like, it wasn't terrible. I was curious because a lot of people at the time when I did the video were talking about how shit the game was, and I couldn't see it. I mean, everything that I saw had like a 4 rating, so either they paid for reviews, or these people were some really just bitches. Well, I jumped into it and played it for, I think, the idea of the First Impressions series, which was a great series. I would love to do it if I had the time. Play the game for 30 minutes. And in the first 30 minutes, you can kind of get the basic idea of most gacha games. Especially if you've played as many as I have. And most of the tropes play out to be true. Yeah, 8,000. I do need to unload.
How's it going, Cat?
So honestly, I have very little info on it because I didn't play it too long after that. Understandable. Then what about MiHoYo games? They are in English, but you don't play them. Oh, I can't stand. So MiHoYo gave me a specific rage hate boner because of being lied to. And then how terrible the original game was. I cannot stand most MiHoYo games. The only version of that I will play is, I will play Weathering Waves because it's specifically not MiHoYo. Outside that, I will not play any other version of that type of gameplay using that gameplay engine. Because one of the things that really sucks for somebody like me is when I play a game like that, they feel like I'm playing a 3-year-old game. Not like an age, as in the game is 3 years old. It's like a 3-year-old could play this game.
Yeah.
Because it is very dumb in combat. And when you're used to playing something like what I'm playing here, most games, they feel like ass when you get into their combat system.
True. NTE's actually pretty good. And you can totally do that one for free.
So if you look at my keyboard, you'll see what I mean. You can see that this has a very distinct gameplay pattern to how the skills work here. And I wouldn't play NTE. It falls in the same category of the Genshin games, yes. It's just the free version without having to have gacha into it, but it's still the same core mechanic. Bank account skill, basically all MiHoYo games.
Are you burning something?
Are
you cooking something?
That's one of the major reasons what keeps me away from like diving deeper into Weathering Waves. Is because it is very much, once you burn the currency in the game, it's how much can you spend at that point. If you want to get a new character, it's how much is it going to cost you. And it's normally between $300 and $500.
I agree.
I did pull Cardathea. I do have her. We will play her at some point, probably this week. If I can get some time, we'll go play Weathering Waves for a little while and level her up. But I normally try to stay away from games like that at this point.
I feel you. I feel you on that, for sure. That's the main reason why I don't technically play them myself. Because everyone I've tried, they've all ended up in that kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Like, everyone tries to justify one of them one way or the other, and the only reason why I say Weathering Waves is just solely because it is not MiHoYo.
I feel you on that. I remember a MiHoYo game. They were junk.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna read the TOS unless you are, like, trying to prove a point to somebody. And that's the crazy thing, is you don't own any of that. Own it, physically. I mean, but that's in most video games. Even Black Desert, I don't own it. Even though I've bought a damn car in this game, I don't own it. And that's how they get away with legally being able to shut down the servers when it's over and done with. That's one of the things they can use is, well, they don't own the game, it's ours. They don't own the character, they don't own... You know, they'll use that type of defense. Yep. The best way to get refunds is chargebacks. If you're really going to be serious about it, chargeback. Because American Express will definitely get your money back. Your account might be banned, but guess what? You're going to get your money back. Because that's, I think that's how Seaton was able to get all his money back for, Seven Deadly Sins. Was he did some sort of bank chargeback system. He was basically just saying, I think he said, you're gonna call and say that your son got a hold of your credit card. And he made a bunch of charges he shouldn't have been watching, and he didn't pay attention and found out about it just now, and he's coming back through and fixing it, or whatever his excuse was. So you avoid live service games for selected with it. I mean, technically, MMOs are a live service game. I'm not like completely against a live service game. I'm just against. I'm kind of pulling away from most of the gacha games. One, because it seems like they either do one of two things. They're either going to be Japanese, Korean only voices, which I'm tired of that shit. If they're too lazy to port it and put it in my native language audibly, then I don't want to be a part of your company anymore. I don't want to play your games. You can go fuck off. I'm tired of y'all being lazy with it. It's not that expensive to do.
Hey, I'm a bee guy.
Alright. I don't want to deal with games that you have to spend in to, like, pull the next latest greatest characters. I want to stay away from shit like that. And I just kind of out to just enjoy just different games now. Even though it may seem like I play a bunch of Black Desert, it is still, I wouldn't say they all suck. They all have a lot of good qualities. Like, I'll still say Epic 7 has a great story, and the character design in it is fantastic. Nikkei's story is one of the best gacha stories out there, but one of the most predatory when it comes to expensive. Um, the rest just, a lot of them have felt cheap. You only swore off Black Desert like 3 months ago? No, I swore off, I had stopped playing Black Desert almost, a year ago now. And then I only came back, when I was looking at what the account had left to do, there around the time Crimson Desert came out. So I've only been back for like a month or two. Or 2 months. Nikkei isn't available in your country. I wonder why. But once I finish Black Desert, you know, as far as all the goals that I'm going to achieve, there's a few meme goals we just won't ever get. And I'm okay with it. But once we get all the primary goals, then great. I can say I'm done with it. But I want to be able to get to that point of where it is done, and I can go, yeah, no, I'm good with this. And we can say we did it, we had fun, we made friends, we got to teach as many people as I could along the way, and then when it's over and done with, I'm done. Like, at some point, we're gonna end up probably no-lifing both of the new Zeldas. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna end up paying the money to get both of them, and we're gonna play them. And then at the end of it, I will tell you every reason of why it stood either behind my theories of why I hated the Zeldas visually and all that stuff, and what I ended up not liking about the physical gameplay of it once I got in it, or I will tell you what I ended up really loving about the gameplay of it. But my going in impressions, I absolutely cannot stand the direction of art that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom went in. It felt like such a ass-backwards way of going. When you look at, like, Twilight Princess, it seems like it was such a downgrade graphically. So I'm gonna be doing that at some point. We will get those two Zelda games and we'll end up playing those. They had to skip some things to make the world big enough. I honestly, looking back, I swear it is a... We did this because we wanted this to work on the Switch. They did what their limitations would allow them to do. So, I think it was definitely trying to... I think it was them definitely trying to get the, get it to work for the Nintendo Switch. It's not actually bad looking. Every cutscene, every image, everything I've ever seen, it looks muddy. It's overly cartooned in the wrong way. Like I said, Twilight Princess was probably the best looking game modern Zelda game we had. And then it just seems like, nah, fuck it, we're going a completely different art direction. It was like coming off of Ocarina of Time and going to Wind Waker. It was like, what the fucking downgrade is this shit? And I saw some modded versions of Breath of the Wild that did look epic. But they modded most of the muddy cell shading out of it. And the texturing and stuff on it looked actually amazing. But I'm not going to be able to mod a Switch 2 game. So, emulated, sure, I could totally do that. But I'll get the Switch 2 versions. We'll eventually play them, and we're gonna play the hell out of them probably this summer. And try to see what those are about. So I'll think about how we're gonna do this. Because I can't be just like dropping a shit ton of fucking money on games every couple days. So what we'll probably end up doing is maybe this. We'll get Pikmin 2 beat here probably before the beginning of July. Because we'll beat Pikmin 1 tomorrow. Hold up. I just saw my ex beating it in my head. Hold on. Motherfucker. Oh, I think I'm an idiot. I think I tried to do it the way I did it. Okay, so I beat it one way, she beat it another. So, when I beat it, which was the slower way, I beat it inside that arena with them. She did it from outside the arena. And she beat it in like 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Because I'm pretty sure what she did is she took an army of blues and then maybe 20 yellows. So maybe 80 blues and 20 yellows. And then she got all the bombs. And then sent them on their merry, happy-ass way. So I may be able to beat this tomorrow in like 10 minutes. So So we'll play Pikmin 2 probably tomorrow. Probably be the morning stream. And then probably some Destiny tomorrow night. Oh, that'll be fun. What games do you really spend your money on, and how do you evaluate each game? Believe it or not, I don't normally buy a bunch of games. So, normally I was spending probably between... There at the end of Black Desert, I was spending $300 to $500 a year on Black Desert, and then maybe buying 1 or 2 games a year on Steam, and then when it came to the Switch 2, I looked at it as a emulation thing. So just the purchase of the Switch 2 alone gave me a Nintendo emulator, a Super Nintendo emulator, a Sega Genesis emulator, a Nintendo 64 emulator, and a GameCube emulator of almost all the major games that I would get on a real emulator, out, like I said, minus a handful. And I'm able to play them at any point in time whenever I want. Now, I physically bought Pikmin 1 and 2 because I have played Pikmin 1 and 2 prior. The only one I've messed with was 3. But that was more for my girlfriend at the time, for her to play. The Wii was her thing, and the Wii U was her thing. I was the Xbox guy. I was the Nintendo, the PlayStation guy, the PC guy at the time. So, at this point, I will be selective with my Switch 2 in what I buy from it. If it's not a true Nintendo exclusive game that can only be played on the Switch, I'm not going to get it on the, or I won't get any non-exclusive on a Switch. What I'll be looking for out of that is just something that actually appeals to me. The only game right now that I really want is the new Ocarina of Time remake. That's something that I really want to have. As far as games we'll get for that, I will eventually buy Pikmin 3, and I will eventually buy Pikmin 4. Now, outside of those, just because of playing the series, I already stated that we would probably buy the Zelda's Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Just because I want to actually experience them, and this way I can give a real honest opinion on them, that I have actually played them. Now, branching further out, I really would like to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but I don't trust Ubisoft. So I'm waiting for it to drop before I give them money on the Black Flag remake. Because I think that would be fun to go back and play. That was a great Assassin's Creed, but I can't trust Ubisoft for shit. So, while it's on my wish list, I'll be waiting on that one. The Tomb Raider remake they did of Tomb Raider 1 that's coming out next February. I'll probably end up getting it and playing it at some point in time. I will probably look at either getting... I don't know how I want to do this. When it comes to Pokemon games, I don't know how I'm going to go about it. If I'm going to end up buying Scarlet and Violet, one of those, or if I'm going to end up buying waiting for Wind or Waves. And playing that sometime in 2027. But I don't really have like a big catalog of games that I have to jump into and be like, I have to go buy all these different games. I normally don't spend a bunch anymore on games because I normally spend it more on my project than I do anything else. Trying to think what else is out there. Yep, I'll burn it down another 20,000 is about what I'll get out of this. I'll have to, I mean, I'm hoping I can get out of this soon and I can go to places where it's more aggro sufficient for me. Because I would much rather be at Ethereum, where I can burn nearly 30,000 in an hour at Ethereum. Nearly. But we got 54 minutes left on the grind, and then we'll be done. And we'll put it all up on Garmusy and see what we ended up making. Yeah, we'll go ahead and dump off. Alright. Don't have to worry about repairing now for the rest of the grind session. Just spank mobs. Next dump, I will go do my horse buffs, just so I have that up for the rest, even though I don't need it. I'm so overcapped on stats, I don't technically need it. But yeah, today's Saturday, so it's Siege, so we're gonna start seeing a bunch of that Siege shit go off. Yeah, so every Saturday, so this game's an open world PvP game. May not look like it, but it is. So every Saturday is the Siege night, where guilds go and take castles in different regions. Which right now they fight over, let's see here, they fight over Valencia, Serendia, Balanos, and Medea. Are where they fight over for their, for the territories. And basically, it sounds cool on paper, but it's the most dumbest, boringest shit on the face of the planet because of what they've done to it. They've turned it into this political bullshit where most of these guilds don't even really fight. It's a bunch of handoffs and occasionally a few people making things hard on and going through and trying to be an antagonist and see if they can get it from out underneath somebody. But the political system of Black Desert has absolutely ruined. Hey, we'll let you have this if you don't attack us, do this. You know, it's the shit like that. It's all the underhanded shit. So that starts in an hour and 54 minutes. And I think it's also a reset for a few things. So I'm gonna see a bunch of notifications pop off in this next hour for stuff for that. Hello there.
Only take the hot minute to go to Taco Bell and back.
Taco Bell. Nice.
You know, something I noticed when I was in kind of southern area in your area and or Florida.
Yeah, what about?
They don't have the thing that I technically get in my area, which is this thing called a chili cheese burrito.
Interesting.
It's been in rotation basically at our Taco Bells since like early 90s, maybe mid 80s, something like that.
Weird.
But funnily enough, it does not exist in the South. Anytime you look or anytime you ask, they don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's wild.
It is pretty wild. So I always had to like think of something else whenever I went to like the Taco Bells, anything northern or more southern than I don't know, Indiana.
I mean, I basically would sit there and I'd be like, I want 5 soft tacos, give me the fire sauce, and give me some chips, and that's it.
How did you know? I usually eat either soft or hard. Depends on how bad they are. I mean, weirdly enough, they don't even want to cook the hard shells anymore, so.
With the fire hot sauce, oh god, that shit's so good.
Yep. I got one right in front of me along with 2 milds. I do 3 sauces per taco.
Nice. Planning to hit 0? No, I won't hit 0 on this stream. It'll go down to maybe 35,000 is about as low as I'll get it. I will only do the 3 hours. There are spots I could probably get it close to 0, but this is not one of them.
Shit, we can go to Olvia Orcs and burn that shit in less than an hour.
I could go to Gythan Under and probably burn it in less than an hour.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Gythan Under wouldn't even see it.
And it's gone. No, it's 3 hours. That's the limit. It's 3-hour grinding. I'm not 18 and have the stamina of a racehorse anymore. I can't sit here and do fucking 8-10 hour grinds anymore. I remember a friend of mine would grind Ulakita Highlands here in the game, and it would take her 6-8 hours to burn her 100,000 Agris at that spot, and she'd stream all hours. And I mean, I'd check in the morning. By the time I was going to dinner, she was just finishing up. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Whole lot of money.
Yeah. A whole lot of money. And there was normally Kabua artifacts in it. That was the crazy thing. You know, This was definitely during the time of the 10 Bill Kabua artifacts. Before they had gotten where they had started dropping for a while.
I mean, right now they're kind of going back up.
Yeah, now they're back at 10 Bill, but during the time when I was getting them, no, they were actually getting pretty cheap.
Yeah, when I got mine, they were like $4 a piece or whatever. I got them like super cheap. I was like, what the? Okay.
That was before Adanya, because everybody that was grinding Darkseekers and Highlands was supplying it. Now nobody grinds. It's the sunsetting content type shit. They put out an area and immediately all the drops leave.
Yep. Because most people have no reason to go there anymore. Even though in the grand scheme of things, the Olukita area, people are going to be spending multiple hours at by the time they get to Adana.
Yep.
That's where the part where the pay to win basically
I'm
stops
17 years older than you, my friend. I am 17 years older than you.
So that puts me 16 years older than him. Motherfucker.
I mean, at my age, I'm pretty much drinking prune juice, going to my shuffleboard meetings, looking back at my life and what has gone on, and talking about the good old days. How back in my day, we didn't have this shit or that shit. How I had to walk uphill both way in the snow.
I did it in my bike once or two.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It wasn't fun.
I wouldn't think so.
But as long as I did it in my BMX bike, I could survive. Fucking mountain bike? No. Whoa, no. That was danger. Will Robinson, danger.
I mean, we never got snow here enough for it to fucking matter. Actually, I think it only snowed 4 times while I was in school.
I don't want to fucking hear it. I remember one year, it snowed so bad that we had 10 feet high snow forts in one of the trailer park lots.
Wow.
It was empty in the corner by my house. And we had like a 30 or 40 people snowball fight.
That's epic.
Because it just kept on piling up, and we just kept on doing it every day after school. I remember that. That was 98.
I think that was the year we had the snowstorm down here that I actually got to build, I think, my first snowman out of. Because it had snowed enough to actually matter.
We had gotten a lot of fucking snow that year. A lot of snow. I kind of remember that year. Because they have fucking snow forts. They were badass. They put tunnels and shit. Every trailer park kid, that was a trailer park kid's dream right there. All the cool kids were helping. It was all good.
That's awesome. We never had that much snow. I mean, I think we got like 5 inches of snow was like the best it ever got here.
Yeah, and
I understand now why free time is scarce for you. Yeah. So it's like, that's why I have to make the most of my time. It's like, I have very limited time. So, make videos? Sure, I could. Then I couldn't stream. Or stream, hang out, and not make videos. That's the more practical one.
I mean, you're making the video, you're just not making the video. How about that?
I mean, pretty much. Alright, 36 minutes, and then we're done. I've got 1,900 out of the 2,500 with 54 minutes left. As soon as you... I was about to say, as soon as you get Taco Bell charged in your gas tank, you'll be a fart in the wind on your way down there.
I wish I was like that. I've got a strong stomach. I could almost eat nuclear waste.
That's wild.
Like, if you can imagine the hottest sauce, I more than likely have ate it and laughed about it later on.
Yo, just got back. How's it going? It's going. We're 35 minutes left on the grind, Turos. And we'll be done for today. I've never done the Hot Ones challenge. Like, I've always thought about getting the sauces to do it. Just to see how fucking hot I could go.
Well, I can go into the Carolina Reaper level of sauce, so...
Wasn't what I would call fun.
Well, believe it or not, depending on how hot the pepper is, you're actually getting quite a bit of vitamin C out of it.
Yeah. The bomb was the worst one. I would have sworn the last dab would have been the worst one. That's the one they all say is fucking... The last dab is the one that's the absolute terrible one. At least it had good flavor. I mean, that's fair. So what made the bomb, or I think it's the bomb, what made that one the worst? Is it just like pure battery acid when you eat it?
Wouldn't surprise me. Depends on the type of pepper. Some are just mind-alteringly they just numb you out so bad. But then again, eating a sauce is nothing like eating a whole ass pepper.
Oh yeah, no, that's different.
And you'll be fucking on fire with the whole ass pepper.
It's just pepper spray you put on food. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, certain ones. There's the amount of capsaicin in it. You just... Certain people can only handle so much, though.
Yeah, I might someday consider trying them out. Doing it, do the official Hot Ones challenge.
I did it during the Super Bowl a couple years ago,
Okay.
and I did the bomb right before the halftime show,
Yeah.
and then we stopped doing the challenge and watched the halftime show. It burned the whole time.
Were you like drinking milk or anything like that?
Water, milk, ice cream, burned the whole fucking time.
Holy shit.
Noob.
Holy shit.
And then
Don't
like,
ever drink
and
water
then it would
like
just come back and start burning again for no reason.
Damn.
And maybe that's why.
Water. You
That's
fucked
why
up.
it's not. To me, it felt worse than the last dab because, like, after that burn, like even the last dab, which is supposedly way hotter, didn't feel like it burnt that much hotter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So was it like a kit you bought, or did you actually have to go out and track down each hot sauce?
Yeah, no, my brother or my sister-in-law bought the kit. I think it was like
Okay.
$100 or something.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Only
Now, were you doing-
135,000.
Were you doing, did you actually do the chicken wing thing, or were you using something else?
We were using like chicken nuggets.
Okay.
You said the bomb had you fucked up that bad?
It just burned. It didn't fuck me up. It didn't like I wasn't like hallucinating or nothing, but it just fucking burned a lot, and then didn't
Habanero.
stop burning.
That's what it is?
Habanero. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Habanero, chipotle, puree, and orange juice.
Oh, so it's super
Yeah,
acidic.
the bomb.
So it's
The
like...
bomb. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you read it, it was all they extracted the capsaicin from all of those.
Yes.
They basically
Yeah, well, I
distilled
mean,
it.
Yeah, but it's 135,000 Scoville.
Yeah.
The bomb.
Yeah,
which
yeah, I
isn't
know
all
that's
that
what
high,
it says.
like-
Trust me, I know it's what it says, and the other one's supposedly over 1 million.
Well,
the bomb
it's
fucking
burn.
burns it like battery acid. It's crazy.
Wow.
Probably because that orange juice, dude.
Yeah, the orange juice is fucking gonna be brutal on the back end.
Because I know, like, with ghost pepper or something as hot as, like, a couple million Scoville, I would probably, like, think that's
It's
mild.
that's that Carolina Reaper one.
Carolina Reaper is one step up from the ghost peppers.
See, I've had ghost pepper like ketchup and stuff before, and like it doesn't.
That's not the same. If you
Yeah,
eat, like,
maybe not. But,
pepper
like, I've
itself,
had ghost pepper and stuff.
it'll
I've never
fuck
had
you up.
Carolina Reaper and stuff.
the pepper itself is way worse than any of the sauces can be. I'll
I
just
would
tell you right
imagine, yeah.
I would imagine.
Like, I've ate a whole ghost pepper and a whole Carolina Reaper. Fucking Carolina Reaper had me hiccuping for like a whole hour.
Yeah, your stomach was convulsing trying to get it out.
Season 30 lineup is 100. If you used to buy it from their website or whatever, all the sauces is $120.
Damn.
Okay.
10 sauces. They're basically $12 a piece, more or less.
I mean, that's not terrible if you were using them. But for a one-off go fuck me,
Yeah.
that's
I'm just trying
expensive.
to-
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like spicy stuff, but like, I don't want to just feel burning all the time. That's not fun.
True. That's why I like the ghost pepper, because it's got that smoky type of sauce to it, or type of taste to it, so you can use it in like chili and never even know it existed. Like, I use like I use a whole ghost pepper in my chili, and you probably wouldn't even know.
Interesting.
My grandmother's Japanese chilies that she made in Arkansas. Those motherfuckers are hot. I couldn't believe it. Can I just see what's in the fucking line? Hey, thanks.
Yeah, like I said, it all depends too on this, the strain or how they're prepared or whatever.
Yep.
Like,
Because I've had bell peppers actually be spicy, and I'm like, how are you supposed to be spicy? That's
Right.
not right.
It is possible.
Yeah.
If it
that's like
starts,
those jalapeno popper deals with like bacon wrapped jalapeno or whatever. You buy the free prep ones at Walmart for like $5-6, and like I'll eat 2 of them in a row, fucking delicious. And the third one will just light my ass up. And like I'm over like where I need more water, fuck.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, one of them hot as shit.
yeah. So the key is how long a pepper stays on the vine for. So when it's green, not so bad. But it starts cracking and turning red. Oh god. Then we got a
Yeah.
different problem. Because then it gets hot.
Yeah.
The cracking and the turning red usually for a pepper means the capsaicin levels are starting to increase. We'll just say that.
One
That's
of my
the best way
favorite
to
chili powders to
describe it.
use is Espelette. It's got a great taste to it. I use it on my steak tacos when I make them.
Ooh, it does sound good though. It do sound good.
It's one of my favorites. Just that salt, pepper. So good.
Excuse me. Ooh, the last dab is all vinegar too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina Reaper, right? What's in it?
It doesn't actually say like on the website. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is it?
Ask Rock. Oh, hey, Ethereum just popped a buff.
Them motherfuckers, I'm about to go right there. I'm already outside.
That one I'm just gonna do on the Wusa. I mean, I could do it on my character, but the Wusa clearly does more damage with my character. Shit pisses me off.
I mean, you should have a scroll of equilibrium. Just saying.
No. I'd rather suffer than do that. I will not stoop myself below those who do that. Okay, what do I need to do? Grab from my character.
Tell you what, though, I'm ready to get out of this spot because it is piss for EXP.
Oh yeah. Yeah, none of them spots are you're never gonna notice anything. Even at Gaifen Underground for us now it's just total shitfest. Or before we used to see actual gains from that place. Now, you're not gonna see that. Not gonna happen. did it go? Simple Grammy. Okay, start that. And then we just burn that.
38 so far. All my tarot hearts.
Out of the 3 hours?
Yeah. I still got 20 minutes left.
Oh, okay. You know, it would help, but turn that.
Oh yeah, last night I got 1.5 bill fishing in Valia. That's about the highest I've ever seen. You know, I never really get too much higher than that.
I've definitely gotten higher than that overnight, but I don't know what's going on right at the current point in time, so I think that they're messing with the numbers and not necessarily telling us.
I think I've only got like a
I
night or two
averaged
left on that triple float. Or that Grandpa Cron rod. I think it's almost done.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about branding the triple float just to see how long I could get it to last. Just to see if there's a difference in using a triple float and using Grandpa Cron.
Doesn't the Grandpa Cron actually come with stats on it?
Yes.
The triple float doesn't technically come with any stats on it?
Correct. But just to see what really is the difference, like what... Because we've...
Yep.
It's... I've got 12 of them, so it's kind of like... I might as well use one or two and see what happens.
I mean, do they last overnight when you brand them?
I use about 10 durability a night, I think, on the Grandpa Cron. Branded, by the way. With the durability reduction shit and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't take shit for durability loss.
I mean, that makes sense. Last time I got one, I felt like it lasted for fucking ever. That on the last one, I'd gotten 2 pink dolphins, and yeah, that was about the most I could say I got with that one.
Well, so when we got the
Right.
one for the $10, the last $10 one they gave out, I burned half its durability, fishing almost every night.
Yeah.
So that was 30 days. That was like, well, 25, 26 days of fishing at night. But you can't brand that.
No.
No, you can't brand that special event one, but you could brand the Grandpa Kron one.
Oh.
It was before they made it a time exclusive thing.
Yeah, the one that lasted a month. Yeah. I think mine lasted like 16 days.
That's fucking wild. You must AFK fish a lot more than I did.
Oh, I definitely did. Definitely do. That's a fact. I mean, I easily do like, 12 hours a day.
Yeah, see, I was doing 8 or 9.
Because there's times when I'm doing stuff like in the morning outside or doing something like trying to go make money or just something stupid.
Yeah.
And then I just don't worry about it in the afternoon, and that's usually when I'm sitting down and playing. Sometimes I'm not giving a shit and just, yeah.
Fair. How's the
I'll just be
recovery
on
going
there
up
and
there?
It is going. A lot of people's houses definitely don't look all that happy, that's for sure, after all the chainsawing and people still wood chipping.
Damn.
It's still constantly going. It was a lot of trees, dude. I mean, there was enough trees in the neighborhood that it looked like shade. Everywhere you went, you basically had shade no matter where you walked. Now, down that one road, no shade at all.
Wow.
Gone. The whole road for easily half a mile, just fucking gone.
That's wild.
And I don't even want to talk about the people's cars and houses that got messed up and shit like that. Just simply the trees is what kills me the most.
Yeah.
And some of these trees, they were thick boys. Thick oak trees and maple trees. Shit that doesn't necessarily usually go down. And it derooted and threw them.
That's wild.
In some people's cases, it turned into spears through their houses. I don't know about you, but that'd be crazy.
Yes. Yeah, you were talking about that one.
And I can't even imagine like the person who's like 2-3 houses down from me. I mean, their whole garage is imploded.
Terrible.
And then.
But has there been is it still clearing, or is it finally starting construction stuff?
Oh, they're still clearing. We're still in state of emergency apparently.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because it just took out so much shit. I mean, some people have gotten some things started, but yeah. Some people they lost a lot right there. Especially the people in that whole line of tornado, because F2 plus, that's some good damage. I mean, it rolled somebody's fucking shed into the neighbor's yard.
Jeez.
And this shit had a 0 turn in it.
Yeah, I just feel bad for it. And I've never seen anything like that myself, and it still kills me that I could have ended up like Dorothy and ended up in Oz. Would have need some fucking red-heeled fucking shoes to get my ass back.
Yep.
Could have been isekai.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I
Just
wish
think
I
you
was
could
joking.
you could have been isekai'd into an evil villainess.
Ah, that's what I'm saying. I had my garage door open and the back door open, and it was coming from west to east. And guess what
No,
direction my garage is facing?
West
West.
to
You
east.
depressurized yourself. That was the problem.
Yeah, I actually depressurized, had the whole house and everything depressurized, so we actually saved the house by doing that. Because our windows were actually open, like, more than just one place. And the garage door was open front and back, so our garage didn't even get messed with. Just a whole lot of water went through there.
Yeah.
And anything loose got pulled. That was the crazy part. But yeah, if it was just an F3, yeah, I would have gotten pulled through the fucking garage. This is slightly bit stronger. And I didn't even know, because I didn't even know that the weather was coming. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
All I seen was that it was going to be storms. I guess I should have looked at the freaking radar, but nothing was saying that it was going to be
Yeah,
that
I was gonna
bad.
say. I mean, y'all kind of, the way you described it was, it was normal rain and then what the fuck within minutes.
Oh no, it was literally what the fuck within 5 minutes. Like, I was on the phone with my Aunt Rain. it went from real happy to we lost everything within a minute.
Damn.
Like, it was so dark. I haven't seen that kind of darkness since going up to the UP of Michigan. UP of Michigan, it's so dark. You can see all the stars.
I would imagine. Very low light pollution up there.
Really low. But because it was, unlike up there, where we're at here, there's tons of light pollution, so the ground and everything else was just so dark. There was just no, it was just extremely dark for no reason. But the sky was very bright. I've never seen that. Usually we're just so light polluted, though, you really can't tell.
Yeah.
Definitely scary shit. And like I said, we were only 100 yards maybe away.
That's wild.
Meaning we were on the outside of the tornado, like at the edge of the tornado wall when it went through. It was like a 500-foot wide tornado or some shit.
Okay. That's a large fucking tornado.
It's kind of small. F4 or F5 can get into a mile plus.
I mean, sure, but you got to think though. I mean, to put it in perspective. That's a football field wide, and some.
Yeah, no, 300 feet is 100 yards.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah.
Like, a football field is wide as shit. If you were to put it from edge to edge like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so think about it like that. Tornado width being that wide. And then going, I think it's at what, like a mile 0.6 or something, or 2.2 miles.
Yeah.
I think that's what that one said it went.
Yeah, it's
And it
just
was
gonna carve a
actually
path.
the areas that it technically went in was some seriously expensive areas. The only necessarily not as expensive was the area it kind of went through behind us.
Mm-hmm.
But the houses that it went through in my neighborhood, yeah, those are all valued like 250, 300-ish. And every last one of them got some kind of damage from it. Some people had their whole roofs ripped off and all kinds of shit. But the cheaper houses, they didn't fare too well behind us. The expensive houses behind those, yeah, apparently they did all right.
More up to code for all of that stuff.
Yep. And we have actual inspectors around here apparently. That actually, you know, make sure the shit gets inspected before it gets, you know, finished and put on market.
That's what you need.
Yeah, we don't have a whole bunch of illegals usually working in our construction. So our houses aren't necessarily going up as fast, one might say.
I
But
saw
they're
a
not doing
video
very
of a
shit.
guy actually talking about one of them. He says there's one thing he says a lot of people don't consider. He said about how homes being built, you know, talking about how things have gotten so cheap built. He says some of this doesn't have to do with the
No.
the builders. He says it's actually the wood. The
That
old
too.
wood. He says that they were using the literal old wood. The whole was much denser than the wood we get today.
It's because they've
Even
cleared
like
out so much of it.
Yeah.
So what's been grown back hasn't. It's
New
been
growth.
grown back quickly.
Yep. And that the woods of like the homes of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, you know, definitely are not the same as the homes of the 2000s.
Well,
Sure.
there's also the fact that like
Even
they
though a lot
started
of
cutting them much thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Another thing is the simple fact that a lot of constructors do use illegals, and those illegals don't know actual good building methods. That is a big issue.
Well, and also weirdly too, our God damn. Every time I think I got a break in this game, it just throws a million at me. We're literally shipping raw materials to China to have them process and send it back to us.
Which is fucking also stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Like the-
very much so.
You know, that's something that's hard to believe because just right down the road from me, we have one of the biggest wood processing places from down the road from me that actually does a lot of wood processing.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucked up, you know.
Arkansas also had that. North Dakota
Yep.
doesn't because there's no trees here.
I was about to say that motherfucker's flat, but if you're in the
Yeah,
middle of the
North
state,
Dakota not
it's
so much.
so flat.
No trees.
I was about to say it kind of depends in Arkansas.
Like none.
There's places
It's
where there's
just
trees.
you're saying there is no trees whatsoever.
no like standing pines or
Okay.
North
hardwood
Dakota,
stuff.
no.
It's like shrub brush, cottonwood trees. I mean, there are trees here, but it's not like
Arkansas,
forest stand, and a
no.
lot of it has been planted.
Okay.
Yeah, Arkansas, yeah.
Well, he's talking about
No,
North
no,
Dakota.
North Dakota, Arkansas, shit. I mean, in the mountains and the Ozark part of it, yeah, there's tons.
Yeah, there's real trees. But like in a lot of the farmed places where it's flat, yeah, you may not see much trees.
Yeah, flatland's different story for sure.
In North Dakota, yeah, I could see there not being too much trees.
Because I just thought the areas that you were taking images of were just like large fields that you were working around in from the stuff. But I never really put it together that there are no trees. Like you wouldn't see
That one
firs or
area.
anything up there.
No,
It's just a Badlands area.
well, it's all rolling plains. It's all-
Okay.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
It starts going into the Badlands area of like Canada and stuff. Part of the Badlands, anyway. I'm not mistaken. Like
Yeah.
Montana,
Yeah, Montana.
North Dakota, South Dakota. That northern area, once it goes into Canada, part of that, where they find a lot of dinosaurs, stuffs, is all in that area. It's like the same type of rock and material and stuff. Kind of old.
Yeah, I did a hiking trail earlier today, and it was showing some like petrified. There's like petrified wood, trees and stuff
Yeah,
around
coal.
there. Yeah.
Well, sorry, the versions that existed before the enzyme that was evolved to eat coal or to turn wood into coal. Yeah, because there was areas
2 minutes to
of
kill
that area
this
that
dude.
are old. I'm starting to think I don't even need to use potions here.
I wish we could just solo out the back attack, or the special attack damage. Is the only thing I really wish we could solo out. And that's the only thing you realistically need, because it's the only thing that goes over, the,
AP cap.
yeah.
Yeah. Along with things like crit damage.
Well, that's special attack. That's what that is.
Oh.
Because if you
Really?
read the draught, I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually say crit damage on it. I don't think.
Well,
There's
that
that
does.
state park I was at earlier today.
I'll check it out in just a minute when I get away from...
Right off that's the Missouri River. Or the head. It's lakes. It's lake something, but it's the head of Missouri River, basically.
It's also where the start of the Mississippi is up there somewhere.
No, Mississippi starts.
Minnesota
Idaho.
somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, Mississippi
Minnesota.
starts straight up, so yeah, it's like Minnesota up near Canada. Missouri deviates over.
Yeah, it does. I think that's the Idaho one. It goes all the way the fuck over. I'd have to look again, but I'm almost like it sounds right. What am I supposed to be doing? Shit. Fuck no. Yeah, I actually live by this really cool place called
Nope, shit, we're done.
the Dune. And I only just watched a video just a couple days ago, realizing that there's a whole city under them damn dunes.
Oh, really?
I did not know that. Yep.
All right, so let's see what we ended up making. Holy shit balls.
It's bad.
I got a Turo belt.
Okay. Okay.
I got a Turo belt while I was out.
Happiness.
I got 10 of them.
What?
It's right there on my screen. 10 of them.
Oh. You got 10 Tauros belts?
Yep.
I wish I could look. I can't look right now. I'm sorry.
That's fair. All right, let's get the raw Agris number. So we got 47038 is we burned 52,000 agris. 962.
3 hours.
All right. The Dehkia's lantern. 166.
So basically
100
same, roughly same number.
130. Yeah, 134.
Yeah, so 60 something. 67 an hour.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
So I think it's 300 total.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All right.
We got
So in trash we got 85,432. We didn't get any of the others.
Oh no.
Turo's belts, I got 10 of them. Turo's blood, I got 29. Turo's hearts, I walked away with 43. Powders 490. Crystal shards 96. Embers, we got 42. Claws, I got 55. 8 leaves. 1 fire, 7 earths, and 1 of the things there. Artifacts, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. No lungs. That was 30.
That was a cracked hour of fucking Toro belts.
Yeah.
The worst part is you didn't even notice that you hit that much.
Oh no, it is correct. I got 1,092 blackstones that hour.
Okay, what about the? Weren't you out there for 3 hours?
Yes. 1,092 blackstones for 3 hours.
Okay, that's not so bad then. I was like, man, that sounds wild. And now we know that sounds.
No, that's average. That is actually average. So 1,092 divided by 3. That's 300 blackstones an hour. That's actually pretty damn good.
Pretty goated.
I
think the only spots where you're kind of getting similar numbers to that was actually LVO spots.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't drop
So
cappers.
if we take the Turo Heart and make it 50 million, I made 3 billion an hour, but I made 2.6 according to the official Garma C version.
Per hour.
So, per hour. Failed to create
pretty
grind
fucking good.
session. The fuck?
Make you fail a grind goddamn session. See, she doesn't even get hurt by these guys. What? Does the
Yep,
Guardian
nope.
even get hurt by these guys?
No. Okay, so I gotta put this in.
What bullshit is that?
I gotta put all this in again. Motherfucker.
Oh, fuck you guys' couch. And your damn damage reduction. Motherfuckers.
Telling you, Scroll of Equilibrium. You've got one.
I'm not doing that. There's crazy people talk. I'm perfectly fine with the sweatedness. I will tag and do it that way. And it's not like I haven't played all these classes anyway, so Now, have I played them since the updates on them? No. That's a different fucking story. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I still think I'm better off on the Maywa, but at the same time, I'd have to compare an hour between her and an hour between the Maywa real quick. Right now, my arms are getting a little to the pain side.
All right. So there's a 7 billion, almost 7.9 billion. 7.9 billion silver grind session there.
It's pretty fucking decent.
Yeah.
And that's with potentially the belts haven't been sold.
Yeah, which the belts are a pain in the dick to sell because people are just like hard men listing these things all of a sudden.
I mean, what are they for again? Accuracy?
I believe so.
I mean, I'm not too sure what, at this point, like, is it worth it? I mean, I understand, like, people using them, but I just wonder if it's truly worth it. I mean, I feel like we get a shit ton of it these days with our current gear. Does the Node Wars cap our health?
It caps everything.
How much does the health cap up to, though?
I'd have to go look at all
You
the
know?
stats for what each one does.
So right now on Maywa anyway, I have like 10K. 10K and 22 health.
When we left, we had to leave everything behind.
Unbuffed, it's like 9,400.
So I got 3.4 liquid silver that goes immediately into my pocket from that. That's not terrible.
No, there ain't no wrong with that.
We can sell or buy anything. Oh,
It's
but
going to be
it's
getting
not
rid of
like
these damn Turo belts, though, is going to be a royal pain in the dick.
Yeah, sure. I can't wait to try Guardian again in this area. I think next week is supposed to be Hashafin and Sage. I try the Sage and retry the Hashafin because I've gotten quite a bit of upgrades since I last used him, including the boots, or not the boots, but the gloves. And he's an all evasion class, so he definitely will feel that.
and gentle, like this.
Where I had damage reduction gloves, basically. So, you know, I was just kind of fucking myself.
I see somebody online.
Really?
Let's find out who this is.
Who could be? Who could it be?
That's a great fucking question. I see a blue dot.
Who that?
Oh, look who it is. And here doing his alchemy. Caught in 4K.
You've been got. You've been had.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even there to say some shit.
Nope.
Oh, so you know what's messed up? I guess Star Citizen, a whole bunch of their devs were a little angry and we're like, well, we realize that there's bugs. And now we're angry about them. Because somebody had released a game-ending bug and didn't say it to anybody. So now we're gonna have a couple of months of just bug fixing, as one of the lead devs was saying.
Oh,
They're like,
really?
yeah, they fucked up real bad. So now we're gonna implement a whole bunch more unfuckery.
Oof.
Which means instead of game-ending bugs, they won't be like that because the teams will actually have to cross-check with each other and actually have to test and make sure that those things don't break other things across the system. Because apparently those things are in place, but it's not across the whole game.
I just saw you, I swear. I was totally not in your home.
Contemplating
I totally didn't leave you with a certain specific song playing by a very specific shy in your residence.
you may not have left a present of sound.
When we left,
You just came back. Oh, motherfucker.
You've been rickrolled.
Yep. Enjoy. Okay. So let's see here. We gotta get other shit up. Nice music. Hey, it's what I'm here for. Give you jams while you're doing your stuff. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it. I think that's.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It was 2.6 billion silver an hour, 9 Turos belts, which is fucking mad.
Madness.
If you count the worth it for the Turo hearts, I got 43 again this grind session, so I got the same exact as I did last time, which leaves me at 150. Hold on, let me pull these out. which now leaves me at 156 out of 166. So I only technically need 9 more Turos hearts. Technically is all I need, because I'm not gonna I don't need the whatchamacallits. So I'm basically one immortal elixir away. So I basically need to either wait for another 10 to show up, logic, or come back and grind an hour at some point. So I could probably just say fuck it and start going to another spot at this point. And
Yep, and hope that a pre-order gets made.
yeah. It's kind of my thoughts. That is kind of my thoughts. Because honestly, with where I'm at now, you know, like if we look at Ethereum, I get in 3 hours, no Agris, I make 8.3 bill on average for the grind session. But 8.3 bill goes into my pocket almost entirely. Directly.
Directly, yeah.
So
There's nothing at Ethereum that, even if you get the Debreka, you're not waiting very long.
yeah.
As long as you're not being stupid with, you know, putting it at the minimum or doing it at the maximum, it's gonna sell.
Yeah. So
Odds are.
yeah.
But hell, you can hear me talking about it all the time. I don't even count. I don't usually even count those. I just count the crash loot.
I look at the whole picture.
One of these days, I'll do a full figure out how much I'm actually making an hour.
Garmoth, just type it in.
I know. I just keep forgetting.
Medea, Tarif. Oh yeah, I need to level this shit up and get this over with. The Krogdalo barding, well, the other Krogdalo set, so I can put my attack set on my unicorn.
Yep.
I keep being, I'll get to it in a moment type thing.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Felt
2,600 Blackstones, 2,800 Spirit Powder. I feel like we could probably get some Caphras made.
Oh yeah, with all them Blackstones. I think you found a way to make your ancient spirit dust back.
Yeah.
Or turn it into Caphras. That's so funny.
Well, I ended up buying a bunch of Blackstones and for $1 billion, and I ended up I turned $1 billion in Blackstones into like 8 billion in Caphras.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking you spent that just to turn it into Blackstone powder.
I've done that before. Actually, I just did that. Valencia's sitting at 421,000 Blackstone powder.
Yep, that adds up.
Yep. Actually, the crazy thing is I've only got 33% more of my trade run left before I actually hit Guru 4 up here in Yokjo. You'll barely hit Guru 48? That's wild, considering how much alchemy I did. And I didn't think you went out and gathered that much, which is fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah, how fuck is he still doing? Is he buying it?
I think it's all the shit he's been hoarding. He's burning through. It's
You know,
about
that doesn't surprise me. I mean, look at me. I've been hoarding, letting my workers just work. And half the time I just store it. At least what I'm doing.
You're 71.46 on Guru 47. Fuck, you've almost caught up to me again. And I just finished burning all my shit. I'm Guru 4864, and I've got the, I've still got to do the, I still gotta go do all the, golden hand elixirs. That I'll get to in a couple days.
Yeah, I'd have to spend money on. I think I'd have to, in order for me to do a lot more of those, I think I'd have to spend money on Trace of Nature, and I don't want to. And then I'd have to actually go and gather the first sap, because apparently I've not had a worker getting any fucking first sap.
I'm using it for EXP to push Guru 50 and to use as an Imperial Master Crate.
I mean, you do kind of have to make a lot of other stuff in order to make that, so.
Yep. It ain't cheap.
Mm-mm.
Alright. I will need one more probably alchemy run to get it cleanly. Because it's like, if I'm going to do it, I don't want to just spend all going into golden hands, but I want to make a decent stash for like a month worth of golden hands. And then the rest will go into buying traces for the next alchemy run.
Better question is, what do we make with the in a guru box?
You can't. There's nothing that is viable that you can remotely even think about making that's not a complete, total, massive waste of money.
Or,
You cannot make a guru box, unfortunately.
so the guru boxes are left to cooking. Gotcha.
Yep.
When we left, we had to leave everything behind.
The only way you could kind of do it is just to say fuck it and use detection elixirs. If you're using, like, say, all your blues, because I have 165 of the white truffles that I haven't cooked off yet. And I mean, that's just raw blues right there. But like, I don't have a lot left over, so it's not really worth doing. Like, it's kind of one of those things where I don't think I would want to use it on that. You'd want to use it on the least amount of traces possible is basically what you'd want to look for, is what can you get away without spending a ton of traces on. So you'd have to look into them and see what's going on there. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I got a rank 2 box. I'm happy with that.
Just leave your
Oh
stuff
fuck,
with me.
did I get a
We can
rank
talk about
2?
our personal stories at the tavern.
Must have been cooking. Usually someone's way fucking better than me on those.
You're at 600 plus right now. I'm gonna hang on to them and start burning them off, honestly. All right, so I have 1,900 of these desert lights.
Decent amount already built up.
What do you do? Just turn them in Valia?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little tower thing in Valia by Delasheen. Or
Okay.
Delashin. I'm saving for that 2,500 first, of course. Oh no, we're flying. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're wanting that 4,000 crons.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I need
Yeah, I don't blame you.
it.
Get that in a few days.
That might be a Taparooski on one of my steps to Ox. It might go. You never know.
Never know.
Usually my Carazot seems to want to go, and that will
I've already.
make
The
me
last thing
happy.
I've tapped is the. I pitied the shield.
It's true. You're offhand.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm waiting a while before I like I could tap right now on the sword. I doubt it would go. I don't think we're gonna get that lucky.
Why not?
Because it's enhancing. You really expect me to get an enhancement just right away?
No.
Exactly.
There are lots of things that can be bought with money.
Well, a man could have hopes and dreams, though.
Yeah, not with enhancing. Not with enhancing. Alright.
That shit's funny. I mean, I believe in you. Do I think you're gonna get some? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a +1 fail stack.
Did I say what you're gonna get? No. I just know you're gonna get something.
Something. Yeah!
Quit.
Exactly what we thought. +1.
Hey.
I'm one closer than I was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's move the Fisher.
What did you tap on?
250.
You're offhand again?
No, main hand.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like the sovereign weapons are just gonna hate us.
That's fine.
Not that I'm mad about that, but
We'll get it eventually.
mm,
We'll get it eventually. Alright. Back to the name of the game.
Where would I store it?
Just processing. Let's see here. Alright, we've burned through 2,000, but we get some dumbasses here. Yeah, we've got a liquidity problem up here in the 27 to 28 range. Once we can burn through a lot of these set orders, because like really through 24 to 28 has been sitting for a while. This is not been added there. And if you do notice, it did come down, so we're waiting for this big ass wall to get through. So yeah, people are fucking retarded. Literally, all these alchemists are just fucking retarded. Every single one of
it
them.
never fails, dude. It never fails. I don't know why. I don't know what you're expecting of them.
Well, I expect this at this point. But the good news is, we burn 15k a day. So we gotta basically burn that liquidity out. So it's gonna take a few days. Let's see here. But considering the volume changes, yeah, we're burning about the same. But see, we went from
I made
yeah,
1.2
that's not
just
terrible.
in gold from the weekly calamity boss.
Demi-Human is moving about 8,000 a day. 10,000 in stock. Let's see here. Yeah, see, we've hit a massive spike in the amount available on the market over the last
month.
So from 6.9 to 6.15, we were barely hanging on to 5,000 a day. Then starting on the 16th, it started drastically increasing. But what we're seeing currently on the Adanya here is old orders sitting up in this. So it looks worse than it is. These are old listed orders that we're having to burn through. So this is where they're going to fuck up. If they don't chill out for a moment, let it burn through this. Once it's burned through all these old orders sitting here of thousands, it will rip again and go above 28,000 again. Or 28 million. Which is honestly where I'm wanting to try to get in at. I'm a seller at 28 million. 1590.
Yeah, 28 mil would be nice.
Yeah, because that would be 445 billion. Or 379. Which Minus or divided by 165. Yeah, it's 2.2 accessories is what we're looking at worth of money. So 2 more accessories, and with my trade runs, probably another. And by the time I grind up the trade run, I've probably got the money for the final one. So I'll probably get them all right around all around the same time. So
yeah, just hope that you at least get another one before the ball.
So as soon as I can get out of processing hell here, and I can get everything situated. So here's what we're sitting on. Is as soon as I finish getting this acacia chopped up in planks, I'm gonna finish up getting my ores done, which is the 329,000 of the knock ore, 160,000 copper, 170,000 zinc. Get those processed into shards, and then I will pop Verdurdrats, and I will go process all the plywoods, all the ingots, and get everything moved up there. And probably start doing my investing in processing again. I haven't been buying anything outside of the mandatories. So the mandatories are Snowfield, Caphras, Knock, stuff like that. I mean, I'll just be here. It's just this, you know. This is what I call necessity. So here, I'm gonna pop it up here. List another set of those. What are those? Okay. So my necessities that I buy is knock ore, nickel shards, rough jade at min price, whatever the min list is at the time. Snowfield cedar, Caphras cedar, Snowfield cedar planks, Caphras tree planks, monk's branch, and that's it. Well, monk's branch is for other thing. But as far as like the woods here now, that being said, I actually buy, I do buy the Calpheon crate mats, I buy the Medea crate mats, and I buy the I buy the zinc and the copper are the only things I buy. So what I'm gonna probably end up doing is I've got a bazillion fucking Serendia crates that I'm gonna process up. So I'm gonna end up making the first thing I'm gonna process is going to be the Serendia crates. And I'm gonna put all 6 major timber crate workers on it and have it burn through that really, really fast, just so I can get it done. So it will be making, I'll have 6 workers making the Serendia crates, just because I had a million timber of that backed up, and I'm like, you know what, it's probably time I burn that off and just do it. So the only thing I gotta make up is some pine, but I want to see the exact amount of I need to see the exact amount of deficit when it's done, so that I know how much to continue buying into it to balance it out, because I don't want to go just blindly buy. So let me see what I get up there, because I got 600,000 planks, so that'll probably be 300,000 plywood. So yeah, we're looking at like 30,000 crates in Serendia when this is done. So I'll make probably 5,000 a day. So Then, well, once we get the Serendias all processed, I'll turn them on exclusively. But after that, I'll turn on the real workshops again once everything is up there in ingots. This is the only one I want to get through. Because it'll give me time to not have to think about it. Because I want to not be up against the wall, but I also need to have time to be able to continue to add on to it, which I haven't had. So, anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. We're going to beat Pikmin and start Pikmin 2. I think I remembered how my ex beat it, and I think it's stupid and it's cheese. If I remember correctly. So if it's what I think it is, it's stupid, and I did it the hard way when I beat it the first time. And then she came here and did that shit on me, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding. If it's what I think it is, it's kind of laughable. So instead of where I was getting in the arena with him and trying to kite him around, you stand right outside the arena. You get all 15 of your little bombers. You stand right outside the arena. You throw one, you walk in with one of your yellows, and you throw him right in front of it. He should toss the bomb into his mouth, which will stun him. Then you spam click all your fucking Pikmin on him until he's about to shake it off. You whistle him off, you walk back out the arena, you pick up one, and you do that about 4 or 5 times, and he's dead. I'm about 90% sure that's what she did. And I thought about it and it's where I zoned out for a minute here earlier while we were grinding. Is all of a sudden I kind of got a vision of her doing that shit. I'm going, oh shit, that's how she did it. Listen, I'm not saying that I didn't beat her when it came to one of the speed runs, but I'm not saying she wasn't smart and didn't know what the fuck she was doing when it came to playing Pikmin. Sometimes she did have the upper hand. I might have done it the hard way, maybe not the smart way. But yeah, I think I know how she beat it. And it made it a lot easier to deal with. And then it should literally, I mean, it's like we'll be in the game maybe 10 minutes and then we'll be starting Pikmin 2.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, like it's that stupid. Like it should be go in, I gotta move the box out of the way and break the wall down. Like, that's the only 2 objectives. And actually, I should be able to do that, which will be 3-4 minutes of the opening. And then by noon, he should be dead. Like, I'm not even gonna get halfway into the day. And if I remember correctly, it should cut immediately into the cutscene and it ends, and the game ends. Like, there's no more collecting, no more nothing. It's over at that specific one moment. So, you got to take the part back to your ship, but, yeah. And then we'll jump into Pikmin 2. Which is going to be more challenging because this is the one I don't really remember, and this is the one I played the least out of the 2 of us. Because Pikmin 3 was for her.
Sorry, I just had to interrupt here. There's a game out called Yandere Virus. An online co-op horror game up to 4 players. Play solo or with your friends to collect platonic pumpkins and save your precious friend infected by the terrifying Yandere virus.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a demo out right now. Wait, I guess like the girls, like it's just hot anime girls chase you around and you have to save them. It's considered horror.
What?
That's interesting.
Hang on. It in our group chat.
Yeah, I'll post it in on the Twitch chats and stuff. So bloop. So here, I'll put this on. This is what he just linked me.
I'm gonna look. I'm looking right now. Hold the front. Hold the fuck up. Hey, Dad, out of curiosity, did they ever tell you how much it is to replace your heart? Did you send it to me?
I put it in. No, I put it in Twitch chat and Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Here, I'll just DM it to you.
Well, apparently.
I'll slide into your DMs. Hold on. Whoops, wrong one.
There's also a demo out for the new Onimusha game. Downloaded it. I'm gonna give it a check out.
There.
Okay.
Whoops. That. Edit.
It's on Steam, huh? I mean, the graphics don't look bad.
Yeah, I think it's just fun. It's like Dead by Daylight, except you're getting chased by.
I was just about to say Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, no, I think that's what it looks like to me anyway.
It gives me them, huh? Yeah, I was gonna take them outside for brainstorming. You go outside a bit.
Bomb Banana. You're a 3-player bomb defusal team made up of 3 monkeys, blind, deaf, and mute. Inside your minivan, turned into a mobile bomb workshop, and you must defuse bombs before they explode using limited time and limited communication.
Interesting. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap up here and get stream shut off. So y'all enjoy your evenings, and I'll see y'all later.